My name is Martin and this is Strat Chat. So welcome to this episode. So we have been trying to form the Empire of Britannia, which we did in the last episode, and this episode we've got a very clear target. We're going to take the kingdom of Brittany. Now we have got, I believe it is four sons. Okay, so plan is that we find each of them, apart from the one that's going to inherit our primary title, Prince Martin. We're going to be taking a kingdom for each one and kind of seeding them across Europe. So I'm going to put one of them on the throne of Brittany, one on the throne of Denmark, and then we'll have a look around and see what there is. That's the plan. I mean, can we even take a place like? I mean, we can even take a place like Norway reasonably easily, but that's something for us to think about in the future. So we create Brittany, we'll give it to one of our sons, we'll make him independent, we'll ally him, we'll ally him so he'll automatically come and help us in the kind of religious wars that we've been kind of struggling with. And I've chosen Brittany because I think it's relatively vulnerable. It doesn't have any allies. King Arthur doesn't have, is an independent ruler. Doesn't have a liege lord to come to his rescue. So that's what we're going to be doing, and that's what we're going to achieve in today's playthrough with a little bit of luck. Right, next thing I want to do is I want to take some of the strongest people of my council, and it's not an amazing council to be fair, so I'm going to improve on that, work on that. But we can see Duke Conqueror is absolutely terrible, but I can't get rid of him, and I want actually he's my brother-in-law, and he's my great uncle's son. I don't know what that makes him. But Duke Henry likes me, is a powerful vassal, and I want him on the council. This is a Scottish lord who I can't get off the council. 8 marshal, 29 marshal. Not that bothered about me. Thinks I'm brilliant. Also, Duke Henry has the genius trait, and his sons kind of have genius trait. I'm not sure if all of them do. They're certainly all bright. And in fact, the one that's likely to take over, this one here, Hugh of Brecknockshire, also, I noticed before, has the marshal trait, which means that basically this man would be a great marshal, his son would also be a great marshal, and if I get him onto the Scottish crown, I can guarantee that he'll be on my council and his son will be on my council as well when his father passes away. Give me plenty of time perhaps to sway the son when he's a bit older, kind of guaranteeing like not having big problems. So let's make Duke Henry the King of Scotland. So this is a little bit of a change on originally that what we were thinking about doing originally, but this is good. So he's now going to be the King of. He's going to be the King of Scotland. Okay, here he goes. Right, he's going to absolutely love me. Our marshal has gone. And we can now appoint King Henry, basically our cousin, interestingly, and brother-in-law. Okay, right, I'm really happy with that. Keeping on manage the Royal Guards allows him to improve knight effectiveness and reduce the risk of somebody murdering me, which, both of those things are good. And, right, I can't revoke his titles. I was kind of thinking, because he liked me so much, I could probably revoke some titles. So, okay, what is this alliance based on through this marriage? I don't think I'm a murdery sort of king. Let's just see how powerful he is. 9,000, right, we're living with it. In the meantime, who do I make the King of Wales? Okay, so I don't want to give it to Prince Hugh because Prince Hugh is going to inherit Scotland as well. Carmarthenshire is owned by the King of Scotland. I've got to bring him down. Glamorgan is. Monmouthshire is. Pembrokeshire is the only one that isn't. Not mad on this guy. I think I've got no choice but to make him the King of Wales. Right, this guy's insane. Okay, so this has 3 members. He's the most powerful. So I don't want to really be trying to avoid a war. I'm going to have to make this man. He's not ideal. But he has 1 daughter, so it might be that though she is married and has another daughter, it might be that the line dies out. How suitable is his daughter? She's mad. Right, he's going to be King of Wales. There's no real alternative except to make this guy the King of Wales because he's powerful enough to hold it, and the other alternative is Prince Hugh. And I don't want to give him Wales and Scotland, so let's grant him this. Now, I'm going to have lost my spy master, but she wasn't a great spy master. Having said that, better than I can get. Okay, so let's have a look at Ireland. Okay, so who are the options here? Obviously, we've got Munster. I mean, it has to be a duke, doesn't it? Really, Ulster. Drunkard. It's a little bit tempted to make him the king. That'd be Connaught. Meath. About him. Now that's not yet formed. Okay. He's basically a backup marshal, isn't he? But I could rise him to the throne. Could conquer this guy, but yeah, wouldn't get me any real benefits. The fact that he's fearless antagonist and a good marshal suggests he might try and conquer the rest of Ireland. Let's do it. Okay, so now if I look at my vassals, obviously King Henry is the Uncle Henry, or Cousin Henry is the most important. Be really nice to because I think he will thrive. It'd be really, really nice to kind of increase his feudal dues. There's King Cradock of Wales. He's never going to be that powerful. I think Hugh is potentially going to threaten the realm, but I can always murder him. In fact, I'm tempted early on to murder King Henry because his son will be just as good. Anyway, let's get to the council. I've got him in place. Spy master. Right, looks like I've got him here for a bit. Definitely need to be swaying him. And now we can start preparing for war. So what I want to do is I want to get my military up to full strength. Utterly unnecessary, simply doing it for the fun of it. But that's what I want to do. Excellent. And the money starts rolling in. So let's get this up to full strength first. Okay, got a long way to go. They're so expensive. When we actually go into battle with them, we'll have a little look at the stats and see if this investment has been worthwhile. Okay, so on what grounds can I declare war on Brittany? So it's going to be very, very risky, but we'll go for it in time. So it looks like Cradock is expanding his kingdom. That's good. Right, well, kings keep swaying Merchard. Right, I do need to pause and think about my stress levels. Let's go on a hunt. Right, so I'm going to go focus attention and improve my stewardship. Right, I'm feeling a bit better. So last time I bought loads of horses. This time what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy across a range of units, because I think that is actually more efficient. I haven't quite got enough for that, because it costs loads of money to be like sort of rebuilding forces for your forces to be building up, so it might as well be done across a range of units. How much did you bring me? 50. Well done. Okay. Right. We're now going to hit stewardship focus. Ooh. It's very, 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 very tempting to... Well, I tell you what, can I put the queen onto a different task? No, not really. So let's work on the others. I mean, I am now 39 years of age. Right, I'm going to make you King of Brittany, sunshine. Right, let's get you married. Well, this young lady's giving us the handsome trait. It's going to help with diplomacy if she passes it on to her children. But she's also very, very stewardship focused. What is her focus? Oh, she's a level 3 steward, which is super. And I'm a level 4 steward myself. That's fantastic. And that's Prince Martin, isn't it? Who's now 16. Okay. Get him a little bit of experience in Brittany, I think. Right, he's got a lot of money. Excellent. Just had 300. That's super. Already competitive with to be on the council. Right, with nearly 600, we can definitely improve the size of the army. Okay. Okay, quite a few additional units there being added. Right, so let's carry on converting people to our religion. It kind of doesn't feel like we're going that far forwards. Okay, let's go for that. It's difficult hanging on to a good court chaplain. I mean, my son is better. Let's get him doing it then. Okay, so at the moment, nothing particularly has changed. So fingers crossed that stays the same. So we need a lot more money yet. Got that up. Right, so he's good. He's also automatically... Tell you what, let's have him straight off. Get him some experience, and he's doing a good job already. And what is he doing? So on foreign affairs. Right, so I think Englishness is strong now. Yeah, keep swaying him. I've got the council dominated by my own boys now. Okay. That's made a big difference. We went from 20 to 29 because of that perk. And we've another pregnancy. I'm kind of wanting girls, if I'm honest. Right, got to look out for a better bodyguard. Well, a bodyguard. Right. So I'm happy with Trebuchet. It's going to take about 10 years, and Scootage, nothing we can do. That's our exposure. Okay. I have another son, Prince William. Okay. Just check that hasn't affected succession. Yes. Yes. Okay. So this Liberty faction is being a little bit of a nuisance. All it wants is lower crown authority, I guess. But then it's likely to go, isn't it? Right, let's go have a look at that faction. So I need to be allied to this guy. That was easy. Yeah, that's 2 weak now. Okay, right, we've got Sulu. Right, let's look at our most powerful vassals. 100. Duchess Gazelle. I tried swaying her before, she just wouldn't have it. Let's do Wales. Sway him. So we're very, very close to full strength everywhere. Just this. I think we need one more. So close to full strength now. So I think this is the last one. Let's just check. Yeah, okay, so we're up to full strength. So we want at least 1,000, I think, before we go to war. Just check Brittany's looking right. He's got himself an alliance now, but it's a relatively weak one. His military force has increased slightly in strength, but nothing to us. Yeah, and in terms of quality and stuff like that, it's nothing. So we still want 1,000 because of the risk of other people joining in the war. Let's see if we can get any key personnel. 12 altogether. Our weakest knight is just 9. 9, right. We can certainly try and improve the quality of our knights. No unmarried ones. Okay. So what we need to do is bring some of these courtiers in. That's more like it. That's a decent steward. Sorry, a decent knight. Okay, right. I'm not going to spend any more money on that. Okay, I got myself one good knight. Let's get ourselves up to 1,000. Ah, right. Well done, my son. So my son is merrily converting southeast of England. Brilliant. Got to say, my son seems to be doing quite a good job. Swayed King Caradoc. 20% of the way to 1,000. 30% of the way. Right, he's a little bit more mediocre, isn't he? But he's an all-rounder, look at that. Absolute all-rounder. I've got another child, a genius. Okay, who's gonna educate you? Why not your brother? So I like this. If this increases my fort level a little bit, when I go to war, it makes me a little bit easier for me to defend if I'm kind of counter-attacked. Halfway to 1,000. What I really want is France involved in lots of wars. Okay, so this Duke of Cornwall one is laughable now. Laughable. This is strong though. The Liberty faction. Right, I'm not going to worry about it on the grounds that I can basically reduce my crown authority to calm them down if I happen to be caught in the middle of a war. Right, 75% of the way there. Wow. So, her father is intelligent. Her mother is pretty. And Sibylla ends up with comely. Nearly there. Right, we're on 1,000. So, are we ready to hit go? So his allies is inconsequential. He's easily crushable. The difficulty is it has to be a holy war, and if it's a holy war, France might get involved. Trick is to just do it, is to try and get this done quickly. Right, let's slow down. Okay, so we've already got allies beginning to join, but yeah, he's not important. Right, I'm only calling these if I need to. And none of them will come anyway. Okay. Perfect. So basically, Avranches will fall in 9 months. This will fall in 5. So we win that. So let's just do it. We'll obviously separate this force. You know what? Let's just go for the battle. I'm just slightly nervous of other people joining in. 5 months from now, we might have won this. We're leeching money, but we've got loads. Okay, nice big battle coming up. Right, how did that cavalry do? It wasn't there. Wow, that's good. They have got more troops coming. Okay, we won it. Simple as that. All right, there we go. Today's achievement. So let's just sort things out. Okay, so we give him those 3 counties. We form the Duchy of Brittany. We give him the Duchy of Brittany. We form the kingdom. And we give it to him. Fab. No, we won't change his. What we're going to do with him is we're going to let him at some point become independent. Yeah. But for the time being, let's hang on to him because he is being an absolutely phenomenal chancellor, or a much, much better chancellor than he was before. So we'll hang on to him for now. So that's him. My next son, I guess we get Denmark for. Right, we're going to get ourselves back into credit. So basically, once the army's rebuilt. Lovely. Okay, so that's where we're going to stop. Next time, I think we might do a little bit of building because after all, we're working on the stewardship focus now, and there is plenty to do. But there's plenty to do. All of these counties. And it might very well be that I try to rearrange them a little bit and kind of like min-max them, whatever. But yeah, we have our second son as the King of Brittany. I want him to be independent, but I've created far too good a councillor. So until I can improve on 23, actually, I can improve on 23. Well, not improve on, but let's have him near me for a little while. But the idea is that he's not perfect. He's not a perfect match. Okay, well, hang on to King Nicholas for the time being. And we'll come back tomorrow with a new target or some new plans. But I think tomorrow might focus on, rather than building an army and conquering somewhere, it might involve, looking at improving these places, development, playing tall. And perhaps the session after that, we'll look at Denmark. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed that. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you all very soon. Indeed on Monday. Take care now. Bye-bye.